So a bit of breaking news: Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn apparently is off. The fight's cancelled. It's finito. It is not happening. This comes after Conor Benn failed a drug test, and the British Board of Boxing Control basically said, no, we're not sanctioning this fight. And Eddie Hearn was trying to get an injunction against the British board, going to the High Court or whatever, trying to anyway. But apparently there's not enough time to find a solution for this fight to happen. At the weekend, Eddie Hearn saying he's not going overseas and looking for licenses from countries like Luxembourg or Liechtenstein, them weird countries that sanction fights if the British board say you can't have a fight, etc. And apparently Matchroom and Eddie Hearn are going to announce a statement in the next couple of hours, well, very shortly, that this fight is going to be cancelled. And I feel sorry for the fans who have paid money for tickets for this fight, who are paid for accommodation, who are paid for travel, because it's not cheap. And a lot of people will lose out on money. A lot of people won't get their money back for that accommodation because a lot of people don't pay the insurance that you can pay when you book a hotel room. You can pay a little bit extra and you can get insurance. So if you do cancel or something happens, then you can get a full refund. A lot of people don't do that because a lot of people don't expect things like this to happen, but you've always got to expect the unexpected in boxing when it comes to stuff like failed drug tests and fighters getting injured, etc., etc. And, it's just put a dampener on a lot of people's weekends. And obviously the fighters on the undercard, I'm not sure if the undercard fights are still going ahead. I very highly doubt it because it's very strong, and I don't think fans are going to still go to the O2 Arena to see Felix Cash headline in a domestic fight. You know what I mean? That's not going to happen. So the whole event's going to be scrapped. I feel sorry for the fighters as well, who have probably been trying to make weight all week, and it's just not nice. You know what I mean? But Conor Benn and the situation is very sticky at the minute because it's all up in the air. Varda's saying that he's failed a test, and you've got UCAD saying that all his tests are coming back negative, etc. So it's all up in the air right now. Stuff about the B samples, like that's not come back. But apparently the A sample and the B sample is just exactly the same. It's just that it's when you do the test, your urine gets split into two different containers, an A sample and a B sample. So I don't see how the A sample will be any different. The B sample won't be any different to the A sample. So, if Conor Benn doesn't feel like he's done anything wrong, why didn't they request the B sample? But, it's just a very, very big dampener for a lot of fans who were looking forward to this fight at the weekend. And Chris Eubank Jr. as well, he's been killing himself to make weight. 157 pounds this fight was put as, and this is a guy who weighs in at 160 pounds, and he's very lean at 160 pounds. So he's had to kill himself to try and get down to that weight of 157 pounds. And he's probably not going to get paid now, obviously, at the weekend. 4 million quid not going to be in his pocket due to this fight being cancelled. So he's disappointed probably. He's wanted to fight. He's been waiting to fight for months now, and it's a big payday that he's not going to be getting. So, yeah. Comment below in the comment section. What do you guys think? Are you guys disappointed that the fight's not happening? Are you guys thinking that it's the right decision? I think it's the right decision. I think that the fight shouldn't happen. It's just from a moral standpoint, because you can't get guys failing drug tests and then allowing them to fight in high-level fights at the weekend, because, when does it stop? When somebody gets hurt, when somebody gets killed in the ring? Eddie Hearn's the first person to say, drug cheats should be banned for life and no fighters should be coming in the ring juiced up. But then as soon as his fighters get popped, he's seeming to change his tune when it's his money and it's his business on the line. So, yeah, comment below in the comment section. What do you guys think? I'm out.